Harden staying with the Clippers a good move for him and the team?
Yeah, what else they gonna get? That boy is nice shit.
Who else they gonna get?
What you gonna get? Unless you get Melo.
Clippers finished 5th in the West this season. Remember we talked before the season started with Kawhi's injury concerns, missing the extended amount of time.
To the next topic, man.
Why, you don't like this? You don't like the Clippers?
Because the Lakers didn't do it. Dude's taking restructuring for betterment of team.
He got an increase in salary with that move. Yeah, we will talk all things NBA here in Gil's Arena presented by Underdog.
Can't wait till he get traded. I can't wait till he get traded now, man. Let's be honest, man.
I ain't never heard you talk like this about him.
Just take your player, man. Y'all get the fuck on out of here, man.
I
Okay?
ain't never heard you talk about
See how
him
you
like
switch
this.
up?
What's wrong with you?
Because I'm a Laker fan first.
He mustn't pay you this much.
No, I'm a Laker fan first. First
I ain't
becomes
never
Lakers.
heard you.
So if you take a pay cut and restructure your deal, the Lakers, we in good money.
This is a Clippers topic.
We good money. We like real
nothing to do with
set
the
up.
Lakers.
We set up for the future.
We gotta be.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is we good moving forward. So the fact that
Who's free agency right now?
Yeah, you can look at me all you want.
them niggas
Direct
over
deposit will hit
there,
in the
man.
next 2 days.
Them niggas over there
Who's the
holding
free agent that you-
us hostage. It was cool when Kobe did it because he is Mr. Lakers, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
5 rings.
We don't want an outside nigga come on over here just holding us hostage. From
Gil LeBron brought the Lakers the hardest championship in NBA
That was cool,
history.
and we appreciate you for that.
Okay, well,
but now we
show your love.
Now we got a white man, okay? Now we got a white man. That's the man in this thing. So
Arguably the most important Slovenian in the history of the country.
So we just
Sell out brothers.
sell out, brother. Hey, listen.
Sell out brothers on the next
Sometimes you gotta turn against your own
Sell out brothers on
to
the
get
next
ahead in life.
show.
We knew this day was coming.
This like Call of Duty, man. You over there, I can save you, but the smoke coming. Or I can just keep running that away. That's all. But look, but hearing everybody take pay cuts to restructure deals is.
Well, look, I think Harden had about $36 million on his player options, actually getting more bread as a result of this.
No. Okay, so look, when you restructure, you're getting more, but it's less on the salary cap. So yeah, like if he stays in his deal, it's whatever that cap is. If I restructure and I give you 15 more million, cool, it's 15 more million added to what it is divided by 2 now. Right? So it saves the team more money today.
But I think it's like 46 more million, right? Because he opts out of the 30, ends up getting 2 for 82.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
a little bit more.
Yeah.
Harden a little bit
So
younger.
the fact that, what our team is right now with the structure of the 3 that we have, if 2 decided to take a nice little pay cut. Okay, with Austin, I know, I get it. Trust me, I get it. Big fella, big name.
Yeah.
And I know as a player, it's not in your job
Austin gotta get it.
to help them out because this is their friend. Whoever this dude is, I get the logistics. He is worth what he's worth. You trying to get there, so taking a $50-something million pay cut at the end of your career to help him in the future of his team where it is his team. He's going to make his money back today, tomorrow, next year, 20 years from now. He's going to be, I get the logistics of it, but,
So back to James Harden
Telling LeBron.
and the Los Angeles Clippers.
I'm not a Clipper fan, but whatever.
This is an NBA
so
show.
the fact that they're doing it over there,
Swaggy, how do you feel
he's not a Clipper fan either.
as a former Clipper?
You gonna answer for me? Go ahead and answer. Fuck
And
the
like-
Clippers. No, that's why it's like fuck Hector. That's why I'm like fuck Hector. Fuck them Clippers. Don't ask me no shit about them Clippers.
Go ask the Clipper.
Don't ask the Clipper.
Let's move on to this side of the couch.
You a Clipper
A
too?
level-headed, reasonable man, distinguished gentleman by all accounts. Harden staying with the Clippers a good move for him and the team?
Yeah, before they went on their tangent or whatever.
Yeah.
Who else they gonna go get? For one, that's gonna do what James gonna do his production. It's a good deal for him. For one, for the team, if they're able to do something with it, if they save them some money, if they're able to do something with it. We'll see. But no, it seems that it's team beneficial right now. But yeah, no, you're not going to replace James Harden production with anybody on the open market right now. So, yeah.
Good move for both sides. So,
Is this a big name free agency this year? That's what I'm saying.
It's some really good basketball players that can
good
help
back,
you
yeah.
win. That's what this free agency is.
It just says this is. I mean, it just says last year. Then
it says what?
this means last year.
His last year with the Clippers, you think?
No, like
What?
I'm still stuck on my
We
team
are.
not doing anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
move
talking about
past
LeBron
that.
still? No, you're not talking about LeBron still.
I'm
This
saying
is-
this got to be his last
This is
year. the
a
fact that
Clippers
he didn't-
segment. Do you have any good Clippers takes? I am your conscience.
I'm just listening to what everybody is doing to stay. So James Harden, knowing that it's easier for him now to negotiate his deal versus playing this year
LeBron
and then
trying to buy
trying to
a
get
team.
into next year trying to negotiate. So it's easier to cut his deal up now, get more money. It's hot right now. Same thing with Kyrie. It's easier for him to negotiate than going through a whole year, coming back at the end of the season, then say, hey, what am I worth?
So, but do you think if
Depends on
Kyrie didn't suffer the torn ACL, he would have approached it the same way? It would have been a different situation.
No. He would have opted out for a new deal.
Yeah, but it would have been probably a little bit more bread on the table. Of course, he would have looking at the 50 to 60 million range.
It works out for both parties. So, so that means they're adding multiple years. So the fact that somebody didn't add multiple years meaning this is it.
As a Clipper, what are they missing? I know you're talking about LeBron, but as a Clipper, what are they missing though? Like, what piece are they away? Is it just Kawhi being healthy?
They need a healthy Kawhi, and they need another. Norman Powell can be there if he has another consistent year like he did, and James' production is what that is.
He need to find his way with them two on the court. He kind
They
of
need another big, like that's mobile for
Power
so
forward.
Y'all need that stretch,
a
a shooting big. Like y'all need a shooting big. Zubac is what he is.
Who was they for?
Which is Derrick Jones Jr.
Derrick Jones Jr.
Then you added
They ran they ran that small lineup too.
Yeah, see, their
Ben
small
Simmons.
lineup is
You
small.
put Ben Simmons out there at times.
But they went Kawhi Harden, Dunn, Powell, and Zubac.
Yeah, they had to go small when they
They're
trying to
small.
Like when they had to compete, they had to go small, and that wasn't beneficial. But no, they need a.
They need a Mobley type. They need someone that can still defend,
there.
keep it, get those rebounds, and still play on the outside to keep.
There ain't no many Mobleys
I
out
know,
there.
I
That's
know.
what
Put
I'm
him
saying.
in.
I know.
Kristaps Porzingis out there together.
Porzingis, that would have been the ideal person.
Ooh,
Porzingis.
Porzingis.
That would have been the ideal because he defends,
But he don't.
he's
play.
active, and then he can shoot and stretch the floor.
But the
Need somebody like that out
I know he don't. I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
but that's the
yeah.
idea. That's what they need to
Yeah.
kind of.
Santi Aldama, I believe, unrestricted free agent too, potential option if they could.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, restricted free agent.
He
They
should
could
have
they could wheel and deal.
Bobo.
No, that's the kid from Memphis, right?
Yeah, Santi.
What if
He
they
should
added
have.
him?
Nah.
No.
Gil Bobo going to the Lakers.
Because they trying to
No, I'm just saying if they added.
yeah, but if they trying to do something now.
I mean, if
No,
they're trying to do
man,
something
yeah.
serious, I know.
yeah, the kid from Memphis, like he's.
Yeah. So Clippers were tied with the Lakers and Nuggets for the third best record in the West last season, but fell to fifth due to tiebreakers. We talked about this a little bit. What's the Clippers' ceiling with a healthy Kawhi next season?
Man.
Only played 37 regular season games last year. Harden held it down, embraced more of a leadership role. Norm Powell was playing at an all-star level.
The ceiling, I don't know. Whatever it is going to be. But one thing that we all think that they're going to have to monitor Kawhi once again. To what extent, don't know. But in order to compete in the playoffs,
Yeah.
so whatever the ceiling is, I have.
What do you think they get Kawhi in
knocking
the
on the door though.
55, 60
Game
game
7
range?
with Denver, they took
That's
Denver
good
to
for
Game
them.
7.
Yeah, that would be.
Really
Play
could have
55,
won.
60 games, that's a win.
They lost the first
Right.
two. They was up by what? They should have. They should have beat them.
Like he should definitely be the no back-to-back guy.
Yeah, see, that's the Clippers is in a weird spot because the owner is a basketball junkie, holding on to the idea of if everyone stays healthy, we have a chance, and not realizing that if one goes, that chance is gone. And if you're not preparing to like kind of get somebody in there that you can build on, you can go from this 3 to 5 all the way back down because of when Harden's older, Kawhi's older, and you don't have, and then your young pieces are not
Yeah, you need
stars. So you really need.
You not happy with what you seen with
a young
Kawhi?
guy.
This playoff day was ball.
No, but what I'm saying is, how many years do you have before you have to flip this whole team upside down?
Yeah.
Next year?
This guy ain't got nothing to do with this conversation, but he just came to mind when we were thinking about a guy that's Zach LaVine. Like, what is
He's just
like
dying.
somebody like that? Like,
yes,
in that, like
He's
you
just-
know,
he's just dying in sack.
No, but what I'm saying is that's a guy that you can kind of still build
just
3 to
dying.
4
for
years
years
over.
around somebody like that.
And
That's a name. That's a score. That's can still
bonus.
somebody of the like. What the fuck is going on out here? in
They
the NBA?
just dying in sack, bro.
Oh, it's a graveyard, but
It's a graveyard, bro. It's a graveyard, bro.
But yeah, he just came to mind as far as somebody who could
Oh, I know.
help
I
with
know
this,
DeMar is
right?
sick over there.
They do
The
have
nights
7
Kawhi
chilies.
ain't playing, he's going to get you 25.
And then if one of them goes down, he can
He can get you 20.
Yeah,
He can,
it-
yeah.
that's
he
what
can still
they
consistently
need.
do his.
They need someone. They need someone that is part of the big three and young enough to be 2 or 1 if shit goes sour. And right now, they're literally in a position to have to win now, but not actually built to win now.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, I
agree.
like that
I
squad
agree.
though.
I like the squad to
Man.
keep falling in
They
3rd to 5th.
They
I do.
knocking on the
Losing
door.
in the second round like that.
Yeah.
They took Denver to a 7.
Like that's what I said. Like when we talk about the rest of the field, OKC won a championship, and they're so young that
Top 9 coming back.
right. You know what I mean? That they're literally gonna be at the door, not knocking. They're gonna be opening the door. Like
Oh, no,
who's out there trying to fight for this for the next 6 years?
They're already in the house. feeding
they-
That's what I'm saying.
They sitting in the living room.
They're the sitting ones.
They did.
First one you see when you enter the house, goddamn it, they sit in the first room.
So everybody who's knocking is old as fuck. Like, hey, here we come, young fella. We gonna give it.
Got a
to you.
ramp.
But Denver took them to a 7.
But I know.
And they
but
took
that's what I'm
Denver to
saying.
a 7. That's what I'm
But
saying.
Denver's still like Jokic is
Denver ain't
32.
what we thought they were, neither.
And
Because they got Nikola, Denver
need-
team is
they-
flawed
they-
as well.
they need-
Denver got to get better. Denver team is flawed as well.
But
So
they
they're
still
flawed.
took the champions to a 7. Though.
Yeah, the young boys opened the door and took out the old people. Now they're sitting in there, and everybody's kind of old, knocking on the door. There's no young Buck team besides Indy, Orlando, but we don't even know if they're going to knock yet. Cleveland,
No, they going to knock.
and then you got New York.
Orlando going to knock this year.
New York is still like New York team. Their stars is younger than the Clippers.
Yeah. You got them. You got Orlando out there.
Only thing that
Even
saved us
Cleveland's
is
still young.
Only thing that saves us is Reeves and Luka.
Even Cleveland's still young.
Yeah, shit, yeah. That's like,
Like,
So